Coach, just talk about this event and what it means to have this kind of event.
Yeah, Children for Humanity is our nonprofit charitable organization. We started as a team. #WALT means to watch, accept, listen, and tolerate everybody you meet, regardless of race, religion, political beliefs. So our players felt strongly about working with the next generation, these kids, and from what you see today, myself, the coaches, our players, we're having just as much fun as the kids are.
How important, you talk about the next generation and teaching them, what are some of the things that your players and yourself and your coaching staff teach to them?
Well, the first thing we're talking to them about is our aim high philosophy, which is be a good person, be a good student, be a good athlete, that it's okay to respect people, say yes sir, yes ma'am, treat people with respect, basically treat people the way you'd like to be treated. And it's so important for younger people to constantly hear that message. We're growing up in a society where unfortunately a high percentage of these kids are single parent home. The mom's working as hard as she can to raise them. In some cases they've got a couple jobs, so they need to have good, strong male role models in their life, and who better than our players that understand the importance of hard work and dedication. You think about our players, Eric, at Old Dominion, less than 1% of 330 million people in America are Division I athletes. So they're part of that special 1%, meaning they had to work really hard at being a good person, student, and player. And that's what we're trying to teach all these kids, that you can realize your dreams if you're a good person.
You talked about the Children for Humanity #WALT was created last year. What did that do for your team? That was sort of a rallying cry for your team.
Yeah, it was. It started when there was so much social unrest going on in our country, and all of us, myself included, were just trying to figure out a way, how could we do something positive that just didn't add to the negative noise that was out there. And this was the players' idea. We started with the Circle of Unity, which we did before our last 10 football games we played, and we went 9-1 in those 10. Some teams did it with us, some didn't, and that's okay. But that stemmed from the Circle of Unity. Then it was Children for Humanity. It was, okay, let's channel all our feelings into something really positive. And all these kids, they're just sponges. They just want to learn, and they want to play, and you can teach so much when you're playing with the young kids. You can subtly talk to them about what it means to be a good person, and that's what we're doing here today.
Today you have this event. Monday you have the Bone Marrow Drive. Tuesday you have the Little Feet Special Olympics meet.
Yeah.
It doesn't always happen in a row like that, but you guys, you're more than just a football team.
We are. There's a lot we do, which we love to do within the community. This event's important because it's children. Next Monday is important because you're talking about trying to save people's lives. There just aren't enough people in the worldwide bone marrow registry, and that's what we're trying to do. All of our coaches at Old Dominion, all of our players, we're registered in the worldwide registry, and there's just not enough people to save somebody's life. And Eric, we had an unbelievable situation this past year. We learned a couple months ago that Joe Pulisic, our former punter, saved a man's life, a gentleman from North Carolina. Joe was a match. If you remember 2015, before we're playing at Southern Miss, that Wednesday Joe has his bone marrow. He donates his bone marrow, and we weren't sure if he was going to be able to play. The doctors allowed him to play, and then he found out a year later that he saved this man's life. So just an unbelievable feeling. Mike London's daughter, former coach at UVA, now the coach at Howard, his daughter goes to school at Old Dominion. Mike London donated his bone marrow to his daughter. Just some unbelievable stories of what's happened. I haven't been called yet. I hope I get called at some point. So that's Monday. And then Tuesday, the Little Feet meet is about kids with special needs that are in our area. We take them into the stadium, SB Ballard Stadium. Our guys play with them. We have fun games. I had one of the teachers tell me last year, one of the kids said, "This is the greatest day of my life." And that's just, to think you can do something like that for young people. And our guys are really good at it. They love to be involved, particularly with kids.
Coach, thanks for the time.
You got it. Thank you. And I hope to see everybody at our Bone Marrow Drive coming up this Monday at the Webb Center at Old Dominion. Hopefully you can save someone's life.
Sean, what's it like to be out here with these Division I football athletes?
I mean, it's a one-time experience. So it's like I seen them on TV, and like they signed the paper and all that. It's a blessing.
Everybody always talks about wanting to give back to the community. What is it like to give back to the community, one of the local communities?
It feels great because the kids actually enjoy us being here and, working with college players and collegiate players. So it just feels great because, they really enjoy us being here.
Coach Wilder was talking about earlier how 1% of 340 million are Division I athletes. You guys are part of that 1%. Does that sort of give you guys a sense of pride and be able to teach these kids?
Well, yeah, it definitely does because it's a special experience. Like you said, 1% of a million. So, we're definitely, different than other people. And it feels great to, to share with other people besides those around us.
This event today, Monday, Bone Marrow Drive, Tuesday, Little Feet Meet. You guys are much more than a football team. Just talk about some of the things that you guys are able to do to help other people.
It feels good. Because, not a lot, first of all, starting off with the bone marrow, not a lot of people are aware of that, that disease. So it feels great to spread the knowledge of that and also possibly save a life. And then for the Little Feet Meet, it's good to interact with little kids. Like I said, just like out here, they enjoy us being there. They enjoy our presence. Just seeing the joy in their faces is enough for us.
Boomy, this is the first Children for Humanity event of 2017. Just talk about what it's like to give back to one of the local communities.
It's just a fun experience. Not too different from the other type of events that we do from a charitable standpoint, but it's just fun being here with the kids. They're having fun, and that's what it's really all about.
Last year when Coach announced the Children for Humanity, the #WALK program, you guys kind of rallied around that, took off, went 9-1 after the Circle of Unity. Let's talk about what that did for you and your teammates last year.
It was kind of just a way for us to express what we were feeling at the time, just with everything that was going on. So just to know that Coach Wilder was behind that, what we believed in, it was just something that helped bring the team together and make us closer. And that just helped us along the way.
At these events, like the Little Feet Meet, we always talk to you guys, and they say you guys are having more fun than the kids. So who's having more fun, you guys or the kids?
I think that's like a battle that doesn't have a winner yet. But it's just a good time.